Hello everybody, this is Snipping Diamond Squirrel. In today's episode I was going to review, I had all the basic 1000 fractal characters like Angel and Beast. I didn't really have anybody cool except for Pirate Deadpool. He was the very first character I bought simply because I know that he's a boss killer and one of my favorite characters in the universe. My review of Junior Shield membership starts with the fact that it's $9.95 a month, and in my month I was able to get 60 characters, and I was also able to obtain a squad level of 1,000, and on top of that I did get 30 sidekicks. Now, none of the sidekicks really matter that much. Obviously, Mini Fang Foom is the one that you're going to want to use most of the time because he has that Mega Collect skill, which just pulls in all the fractals on the map every 5 minutes. He's by far the most useful sidekick in the game. The only other sidekick I really ever use is this Enzadir Spider-Man sidekick because he just does so much damage to bosses that even my crappy characters can beat bosses relatively easily. None of these other sidekicks really do all that much for me. The Mini Werewolf is cool because he lets characters who can't double jump. That's kind of useful for just fractal searching. I like the Bunny. I use the Bunny for when I'm hunting Impossible Man because he also pokes the star machines and the trees. So in order to accomplish those achievements, the Bunny is sort of a better bet than just your normal Ockbot. None of these other pets are really that good, but each pet is worth 2 levels for your squad level, so 30 pets is worth 60 squad level points, and so it's worth it from that regard. You can increase your squad level ranking, but there's no real need to waste your fractals on sidekicks unless you are a Junior Shield agent. Then you get fractals pretty easily, so you can do what you want, but I recommend against it. I did buy all the characters I needed or wanted. This is what my shop looks like. Obviously they just released Carnage, but I can't afford him, so for 28 days I was able to pretty much buy out the entire shop. I'm missing maybe 5 characters from the shop. They're all the Avengers characters. I don't really see a point in buying the Avengers characters because I did look them up and none of them really look that good to me. I did buy the Wolverine just because I like Wolverine. Now, you know, I can have one Avenger, so to speak, but these Avengers right here, they don't really appeal to me. I figure in the future, if they ever release another like agent-only character that I really want, I would probably go and buy the membership one more time, and then when I do that, I'll try to get these last 5 or 6 characters. I got the Nick Fury, but he's really not that good. He just looks cool. Tuxedo Thing, though, he's one of my favorite agent-only characters, actually. He's really good. Maybe you disagree, but I like him better than a lot of these other characters. He fights pretty strong for being a thing, but in terms of the shop itself, these are the characters I started out with, basically. I was able to farm enough fractals to buy a basic team, but as you know, none of these characters are really that good. But they do help significantly with farming fractal in the early stages, so do you think it's worth it? I think it is. You know, I bought these characters thinking that in the end they would basically pay for themselves and then still be able to farm you more fractals in the long run. If you don't really if you're never going to buy a Shield membership, then definitely buy up all these 1,000 fractal characters simply so you have people who can do more farming for you. There are only 1,000 in the shop, so it's not that bad. As you can see, I used my month to buy up mostly the agent-only stuff. I have the occasional heroes because these are just characters I like. Archangel, he's just a really good healer in this game, so you have to buy him. Anti-Venom, he just looks sick. He's just like one of the sickest character models until they released Carnage. Now Carnage is definitely the sickest character model, but Anti-Venom's cool because he can heal as well. Cable, I bought him because he's one of my favorites, but he's just not that good. Exo Falcon is really good. He's got really high maneuverability in his basic combo, so I like that he doesn't get hit much, and his hero up is just another boss killing type. Superior Spider-Man, he's a must. You gotta get him in every set. He's a total boss killer. I just bought Drax, so I can't tell you really what I think about him, but Onslaught is good, and Pirate Deadpool is by far my favorite. I would suggest, if you are gonna go for a mystery box hero, I've put in probably 110 boxes now, and I haven't gotten a single mystery hero. So about 60,000 fractals or so I've invested into these characters, mostly Juggernaut and Thanos, but I have been unable to obtain either one of these guys. So I would say that if you're gonna go for one of these heroes, then you would probably want to make sure that you buy up all of your card quests first. just so that these don't appear in the mystery boxes as your rare prize. And let's see, I guess I also recommend that if you're going for mystery box characters, to buy up your missions. This is another thing that can be given as a rare prize in the mystery box. And it kind of sucks to win a prize that's only worth 100 fractals. So even though you might not see the purpose of buying all the missions, I think that in the long run, if you have the fractals to spare, it's probably a better idea just to buy them so that they're taken out and eliminated as a potential prize in the box. With that said, another suggestion is badges. Whenever you unlock a new character, I suggest you immediately buy their badge, because not only will this help you increase your overall squad level, but it will also eliminate these badges from showing up in the mystery box. I don't have a Winter Soldier, but I got the Winter Soldier's badge in a mystery box, and it kind of sucks because I'd rather have the actual character than the badge, but at the same time, you know, it's better than nothing. And you're paying 500 fractals for a mystery box or 500 fractals for the badge, so you're not really losing anything in the deal, but you know, these are all things that can still come up in place of the hero you wanted, Juggernaut or your Winter Soldier. So you don't want to leave these badges behind. You want to make sure you buy them up as you go. That way they just don't come back to bite you in the butt later on. As for sidekicks, like I said earlier, there's no real purpose to them. You don't really need anything. The Ends of the Earth Spider-Man sidekick you can get in the mystery boxes if you choose to risk all your fractals that way. But you know, none of these sidekicks are really that good, so I can't really advise you to do it. Your best bet if you need a sidekick would be to go to your crafting menu and then craft yourself a mini Fang Foam. It seems a little hard in the beginning, especially if you're not a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, to find enough crafting material. But if you play the game long enough, you'll have more than enough crafting items to make him. The beauty about Mini Fang Foom is that his Mega Collect really helps you with grinding fractals, but also his summon in the game, when you're in a level and you summon him, his summon's actually not that bad. His summon's a pretty good tank. He's got quite a bit of HP, and his damage hits for about 13 or more, so he's not that bad. He's pretty good overall. I would definitely recommend getting him first. In terms of crafting Destroyer, you don't really need him. He's not really that good. I mean, I only crafted him because it's an achievement to craft a hero, but he's not really that good. I don't really use him, but he is available for crafting, and once you've crafted your Mini Fang Foom, then the obvious second thing to craft is your Destroyer Portal, because none of the other things in the craft shop are that good. I mean, there's obviously the badges for all the other sidekicks and stuff, but you know, none of the sidekicks are going to be as good as Mini Fang Foom. And now for the pros and cons of Junior S.H.I.E.L.D. membership. I would say that overall, the pros are that you get 4 times the fractals, twice the crafting rewards, and the experience points from every mission. So that definitely makes the grinding less of a grind, so to speak. However, I would say the cons are definitely that you can't quite get everything, so it's going to cost you more than 1 month to get maybe all the characters you want. But it also was kind of a waste in the sense that the website says that it would double your chances of getting a mystery box hero, but as you can see from my account, that's not necessarily true. One of the reasons I went and got the account was because I was really hoping to get a mystery box hero, especially Juggernaut. But as you can see, being a Junior S.H.I.E.L.D. agent did not actually help me any in terms of actually finding the characters. So another negative is it is $9.95 a month. And another thing that the Gazillion does is when you go to pay, you have to pay, get your membership, and then immediately cancel it. When you cancel it, what that'll do is that won't cancel your account for that month. It'll still let you run out the remainder of your time as a Junior S.H.I.E.L.D. agent for that first month. But what it'll do is when you cancel it, it'll make sure that they don't auto-renew your membership for the following month. And that's happened to a couple of my friends where they didn't know that that was going to happen, so the Gazillion company overdrew their banks. You got to watch out and make sure that you're paying attention to that, and if you're young, make sure your parents are aware that they need to cancel it immediately, otherwise they will charge you again. And I can't really see the value in paying for a second month, at least not back to back. I mean, if you're a hardcore Superhero Squad sort of gamer, nothing I say is going to persuade you otherwise, but you're going to want to make sure that if you're just a casual gamer like me, that you buy your account and you get some characters. That way, once you're not a shield agent anymore, you'll still be able to grind slowly without the fractal bonus or the experience bonus. It makes the game a lot more bearable in the long run. Just make sure that you cancel your membership before they bill you for the next month. I would probably go Shield Agent again if they ever released a character I wanted, but I'm definitely sort of leaning more towards not giving Gazillion any more of my money, simply because I didn't really get what I was hoping for, and that was Mystery Box Heroes. This review probably would have been totally different had I gotten a single one, but because I've invested 60,000 fractals in mystery boxes and not received Juggernaut or Thanos, that it really bummed me out, and I feel like maybe I wasted $10. But it is a better value than just simply buying gold in the shop. I mean, if you're going to buy gold, you might as well just buy a shield membership. That way you can increase your squad level more easily for a month and boost your ranking other than just buying the gold. Because if you just buy the gold, you don't get the bonus fractals. So, you know, it's just something to think about when you go to buy an account. I definitely suggest everybody does it at least once. It's a good enough game that I think the developers deserve a little bit of pay for it, but make sure you cancel it before the end of the month because they will renew it on you. You have to be careful of that. I've seen it do it to 2 of my friends, so just something to be wary of. And earn 4 times more fractals. This is definitely what is great about being a Junior Shield member. This just lets you expand your squad so much more faster than it would take you to do it without the membership, because each fractal, every trouble bot, every imp man you kill, it's all worth 4 fractals instead of just 1. So it definitely takes a lot of time off of the grinding. The early access bonus, that doesn't really matter. I never really saw the point to that. It's not really like that cool. I don't care, I can wait. The 30% more experience, that's cool. You don't really see it, and you can kind of make your own experience bonus from the potions. It's still cool because it lets you max out your characters quicker, but not as cool as the 4 times more fractals. Increased chance to win a mystery hero. In my case, was not true. I didn't see any increased chance. Basically had the same exact chance of winning a mystery box hero as before, because both times I didn't get a single hero. I'm not sure what it means by so much more because I didn't really see so much more, but they'll definitely take your money and be happy to do so. So just make sure you watch out. Unfortunately, none of the 12-month benefits really speak to me. I don't really care about Giganto, because Giganto, you can get the Mega Collect for Mini Fang Foom, so you don't really need him. He just looks cool, and I guess it would make your account look cool. So if you're one of those guys that wants to be collecting everything in the game or wants to just look cool, then yeah, you're going to want to spend a lot more money on this game. But if you're like me and you just want to play the game for the sake of playing with your friends, then the 1-month membership, buy it and cancel it immediately. Make sure you cancel it, and don't let them automatically recharge your account, because they will overdraft you if you don't have enough money in your account. So just push OK, and it'll say that your account has successfully unsubscribed, and it says you'll still receive subscriber benefits for the remainder of your paid subscription period. Your account will stay active until your membership expiration date. There's no real bad thing to just automatically canceling your plan after you buy your membership. So just make sure you do this, because this will get you again on the beginning of the next cycle. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching.